Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 48 of Walking with Jay. I'm here with two of my esteemed colleagues, Mariah Alta Larson and Connor Francis Keith Larson.
Pleasure.
Well, guys, we're out here. It's still about, 105, 104?
Yeah, nice breeze. Kind of cooling it down a little.
Somehow we're going to have to all get in the shot. Maybe do-si-do. Here, Connor, if you come right over here, maybe. There we go. All right, stair-stepping it.
I can go in the back.
We'll take turns. Welcome to episode 48, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with my two wonderful kids. I got half my tribe here, right? And we're just getting our walk on, right, Mariah?
Yep.
How much walking do you do a day?
It depends.
What does it depend on?
If I'm in Caliente or not, or if I'm actually doing something.
Like in Caliente, would you say you walk more or less than you walk in St. George?
More.
And what are the factors there? What determine how much you walk? I mean, why is it different in Caliente than it is here?
Because Caliente is a much smaller town, and just you can walk everywhere, and you won't die of heat exhaustion.
Nice. At least the last time you were there, right? Or every time?
Every time.
Even
in the winter.
Even in the winter, you're not going to die of heat exhaustion. That's good. That's very good. All right, well, cool. Well, I appreciate you going on the walk tonight. You want to tell them why you decided to go on the walk tonight with me?
Because I never really get a walk in.
Yeah, because you're good. All right, well, I'm glad you came out tonight, Mariah. I'll be honest with you. I always enjoy having guests on the program, especially when they're as lovely and talented as you are. So, what else do we want to talk about, guys? There's Connor in the background. Connor went to a wedding today.
That's why he looks so fancy.
Fancy? What's up, Connor?
What's up?
Well, what are your thoughts today? I mean, we had a good walk yesterday.
Yeah.
You're leaving tomorrow, so probably won't be able to be on the show.
Yep.
What time are you leaving tomorrow?
Probably as late as 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
So
So you might be able to do the show.
yeah, maybe.
3 nights in a row with Connor and Francis Keith Larson. How do you like them apples?
I don't think people like them apples.
Hey.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm no Lee Baloo.
No one's Lee Baloo. Lee Baloo is Lee Baloo. You're Connor. I'm Jeremy. We just have to settle to be in the shadow of Lee Baloo. You know, his comedic genius. You just have to learn to go with that. You know what I mean? And
Go with the flow.
just go with the flow.
Awesome.
Lee, you're awesome. We love you.
Big fan.
Big fan, huge fan. I am too. All right, Mariah. Hey, here's what I need to have happen. I think I need to have some interaction on tonight's show between Mariah and Connor. I'm going to hand over the reins. Who wants to hold the selfie stick here? All right. Do-si-do here, Mariah. Bye.
Have fun.
Jogging with Connor. It's a new episode.
Very short episode.
All right. Connor, do you have any questions for us?
I haven't really prepared anything.
Okay. I thought I asked you to write a 3-page report on what we were going to talk about tonight. No?
Yeah. Not as much as an academic.
Okay. Mariah is.
Here.
Mariah's going to be... Oh my gosh. You're
Connor.
making people sick.
Connor. Here.
This is what you get on Walking with Jay, when I let the kids take the reins.
When you let Connor take the reins.
Hey, you're doing great though, Connor. I couldn't get us all in the shot. Usually I fill up the whole screen, so... It's a joke. It's a fat joke. I can make fat jokes.
Stop it.
Hey, I'm actually down, I think, 10 pounds this month, so see, there you have it.
I don't know why my forearms are killing me though.
Well, let me know when you're done.
Okay.
It's hard to focus on that and talk at the same time, isn't it?
It is. It really is. I don't know how you do it.
Well, let's talk about Grandma Edie for a while.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Grandma Edie. Topic of
Grandma.
conversation. Speaking of Callie Annie,
Miss you, Grandma.
miss you, Grandma. Of course, I seen her recently,
Oh, when did you see her?
just a couple
Last
weeks ago.
weekend?
Yeah, last weekend.
Nice.
So yeah, she's doing great. Seems to be doing great. And she shared with me what the deal was, Connor, on that, on the middle names and stuff. So
Oh.
So you had your Aunt Linda who was born,
Okay.
and she was named after Grandma Rush, which is Linda Rush.
Okay.
Aunt Charlotte was born, and she was named after Charlotte Larson, which was your grandpa's mom, right?
Okay.
Does that make sense? And when I came around, apparently I don't know if they were not planning on having other kids or not, but they wanted to honor both of my grandfathers, since they'd already honored both grandmothers, and so they named me after both.
Ah.
And there it began. And apparently I was on a soap opera or something before that, and she thought the actor was cute. It was the first time she heard the name Jeremy. Hey, that's all right, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, kind of interesting stories, huh, that we learned just by doing Walking with Jay. Now, Mariah, who are you named after?
I forgot, but my middle name is Grandma Edie's middle name.
Right.
So.
So you're named after Grandma Edie.
And doesn't she, like, someone in her family was named Mariah?
I
Like
think
her
your mom
extended
really
family?
liked Mariah Carey,
Oh
and
boy,
so we named you after Mariah. I don't know.
I haven't heard that all
Actually,
my
I
life.
believe I came up with all of you guys' names. Connor and Garrett and Bethany and Mariah. I think, I may be wrong about that.
Oh, no.
I know Mom told me one time she wanted me to be named Travis. And
Travis.
you're like,
Travis. Travis is a decent name. I mean, I think that Travis Tritt, I think of Randy Travis. So, you know, I think it goes well as a first name or a last name.
That feels good.
In Spanish, they call that an apellido.
Oh, that tasty irrigation water.
All right, so we're gonna actually go around front because the sprinklers have come on.
Ah.
And we're gonna change our
Yum.
course a little bit here so we don't get the iPhone wet.
So you don't get your phone wet.
Yes. Well, it's mine for a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want to tell them what's happened to your iPhone?
Got water spilled on it.
Oh
That
no!
happened today.
Yeah.
So we're doing the old rice trick, right?
Mhm.
Hoping to see if that'll work.
Yep.
And where did you want to go after we do Walking with Jay tonight?
Walmart.
And why do you want to go to Walmart?
Because I saw Bon Jovi albums that I wanted to buy.
And when did you start getting into Bon Jovi?
I don't really know.
Connor, when did you start getting into Bon Jovi?
Ah.
Awkward questions. Your friends are going to watch this. You like Bon Jovi?
I did like Bon Jovi for a while. It was the very first one of, well, AC/DC Back in Black was the first song I ever learned on guitar.
And that's a practically perfect rock song.
Right.
So, yeah,
And
that's a
then-
good one to learn.
Wanted Dead or Alive
Ah,
was the second song I ever learned, and because you had those Guitar World magazines,
okay.
and that was our main source of tabs at the time. It was like 2007,
2007-ish.
and so
You know how I am with numbers. I'm terrible with numbers. I don't even remember how old you guys are.
I was like 13.
That means I was like,
So go on, Connor. So 2007 is when you started getting into Bon Jovi. And then
Yeah.
you grew out of them, I guess.
I grew out of them when I got into Metallica.
And we talked about that a little bit yesterday. We're
Yeah.
still not supposed to tell Mom that you listen to Metallica. So
Oh, she
she's
knows.
gonna watch these.
She knows.
she's gonna watch.
She's heard me play. She's heard me play.
Gotcha.
Whoops.
Whoops. Oh, that's funny.
Ow.
Ouch.
I just impaled my foot on a rock.
Let's hear from Mariah impaling her foot on a rock. Anyway, so Bon Jovi, Mariah. Now, I say, you know, Connor, sure, he learned how to play their songs, but you have taken fandom, and you're just like, well, I think what happened is once we told you, you know, Hannah Montana, maybe not the best role model, then you needed, there was a void there, right?
Well, not really.
That's
Like,
not what happened.
Did you have a Demi phase?
a what?
Demi Lovato?
No.
Who was that? That wasn't you. Okay.
Taylor Swift, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was Taylor Swift.
Because your friend liked her, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like I'm carrying this conversation. You got to tell the story here, Mariah. How'd you get into John Bon Jovi?
My brother and my dad. Because I've grown up listening to the Have a Nice Day album
Right.
because of Connor. And I've heard Living on a Prayer and original songs like that from my dad. Because he would play them all the time and we would listen to them all the time. And I never quite realized that, like, at that young I liked Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting to me is that, so I went and saw Bon Jovi. They were the first concert that I saw in Hawaii at the, wasn't the Lawler, what was it called? The Blaisdell Arena down there in Honolulu. In fact, I came home from leave in the Navy. This was right after I'd finished boot camp at my A school, and then I was supposed to go to Hawaii. And so I came home for the holidays for that, and I saw a Circus magazine or whatever, and they used to print out the concert schedules of all the major bands and stuff. And I saw in there, I saw Bon Jovi was in Hawaii, and I wasn't a huge, well, I was kind of a huge Bon Jovi. I was a fan of theirs because I had bought their CD New Jersey. It was actually a tape that I bought in boot camp. Anyway, so long story short, or even longer, what happened, Mariah, was that I started telling my friends, oh, I'm going to see that Bon Jovi concert. I had no idea. I had never, the only other concert I'd ever seen was Kiss and Anthrax that your Uncle Rich had taken me to.
Oh.
So I had no idea how to get concert tickets or do any of that stuff, especially in a brand new city like in a Hawaii, you know what I mean?
Honolulu, or?
It was in Honolulu, yeah. So I went down there. Sure enough, I went and I got tickets and I went to see the show. I think tickets were like $18 back then. It was just a great show. It was a phenomenal show. You know that my favorite part of the show, did I tell you this?
What?
When the line goes, well, I've seen a million faces.
Oh yeah, with the lights.
And they turn all the lights on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was rock and roll. It was epic.
The lights were amazing.
And then when I got out of the Navy, the lights were amazing. And the one we saw in Vegas, we haven't got to that part yet. But they were epic, right?
They were.
Epic.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying? I don't know.
When you got
The lights
back.
were epic.
Oh, when I got back from the Navy, got out of the Navy, see, I always wanted to be kind of a rock star. So when I got out of the Navy, I bought a video that Bon Jovi had put out called Access All Areas. And it just followed them on tour and showed their behind the scenes stuff and highlighted some of their songs and stuff like that. I must have watched that thing like 30, 40 times, just dreaming about being a rock star, you know, and how awesome that would be to go out and share your music with people who enjoyed listening to it and stuff. And so, yeah, so that's my Bon Jovi. But what happened was that I Keep the Faith was, I think, the last CD that I bought of theirs. You know what I mean, when I was a fan. And then I just stopped listening to them until you guys came around. I think, who bought the...
I didn't. Mom bought the Have a Nice Day album.
Okay, something happened like that too.
I wasn't a fan of Bon Jovi when she bought that. I was like 04.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe you did
05,
at
actually.
Groovacious.
Maybe something like that. I don't know. I just wanted to share kind of that. There was through the 90s, and when you guys were young, I really kind of fell out of listening to music and stuff like that because we're listening to Winnie the Pooh and all of that stuff, you know. Hey, you know, you make those sacrifices for your kids. So anyway, yeah. Somehow Bon Jovi re-entered our lives, and then Mariah decides to just take it and run with it. She's like, I want to go see a Bon Jovi concert, right?
And it just so happened there was one in Vegas.
Right? And then what happened?
We went and saw it.
For what? Why did we go? I mean, that was
For my
weird.
birthday.
Oh, okay. Okay. Was it the best birthday present you ever got?
Yes.
Well, and then what's interesting is you had a choice, basically. And I don't know if it was a real choice, but you had a choice between seeing Psych characters, Sean and Gus. What are their actors' name?
Dulé Hill and James Roday
You could have gone up and seen them at a Comic-Con, right?
in Salt Lake.
Or, which is another passion of yours, Psych, right?
Yep.
Can you tell me how you feel about the movie coming out?
I'm excited,
Yeah.
honestly.
What would you rather do, see that movie or see another Bon Jovi concert, though?
Ooh. Well, considering that Psych is just a movie, like you
Right.
can see it anytime.
No, but say, like, if you don't see it, you never get to see it again.
Wow.
Or you get to see Bon Jovi one more time. But this time you're front row.
Oh,
of
Bon
up-
Jovi.
instead
Without a
of up
doubt,
in the
Bon
no-
Jovi.
Instead of in the nosebleeds.
Yeah, Bon Jovi, without
They
a
were
doubt.
great. I mean, it was still a good show, even though we were clear up in the nosebleeds. Huh?
Yeah.
They're rockers, right?
It's better than behind them.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Connor. It's better than behind John Bon Jovi. So
He did make a joke about it.
He
though.
did make a
that
joke.
was funny. That was a funny joke.
yeah. And this is a great show tonight. I love hanging out with my kids. We're gonna. How are we doing on time? I can't see because the selfie stick's so far out there.
Almost 17.
16.
Oh man, we got time, Connor. We've
17
got
minutes.
You're dressed up like a swell, dapper young man tonight. How does it make you feel to dress up?
Itchy.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. He gets itchy when he dresses up.
That's right, ladies.
Oh gosh. Oh boy.
Single and
Single and ready to mingle.
Christian Mingle, hit me up.
Christian mingle. There you go. Well, good deal. You never know. Hey.
I actually hooked up my roommate Taylor with a Christian Mingle behind his back.
Did you really?
And what did we make his username? It was like Cuddle Pants or something like that.
Nice.
And you cannot change the username. You're stuck with it.
Right.
And so he has that profile.
So he's Cuddle Pants.
It's not Cuddle Pants. I can't remember what it is.
Oh man. Well, guys, thanks for going walking with me tonight. I really didn't want to do it. I've been tired lately. Been really tired. How do you feel about that, Mariah?
I understand.
You understand tired?
Yes.
You've been there?
Yes.
Been to the tired place?
Yes.
Can we hold the thing up?
Somebody ought to. All right. Whoa! This is a Steadicam version of Walking with Jay. I don't think too many people caught the fact that I was lip syncing your intro yesterday.
Oh, they didn't?
No, that was Connor talking, and I was just lip syncing it.
I'm actually a voice actor, if any of you don't know.
There you go. One of those rare Richfield voice actors. It's fun. It's fun filming, huh, Mariah?
It hurts.
Quite a
Get your arm up.
sacrifice.
Get your arm up. You can do it.
Skycam.
Yeah, Skycam it. There you go.
Hey.
See, Dad.
All right. Well, as far as quality content goes, I guess, you know, one of the things that I like to talk about on Walking with Jay, guys, is what are you like when you're feeling well?
Happy.
And, okay, so what makes you feel happy?
Family, friends, Bon Jovi.
Obviously.
Family, friends, and the Jovi.
What else are you like when you're well?
I don't know. I'm just mainly happy.
You're a pretty happy camper.
I try to be.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Connor, what do you like when you're feeling well?
Not grumpy.
Sorry.
I know the opposite emotion.
When you're not feeling well, you're grumpy?
Oh, grouchy. The worst.
Yeah. We all get grumpy.
You hear that again, ladies?
Yeah.
I'm hopeless. Just go away.
I'm hopeless. No one will ever love me.
Oh, that's sad.
That's not sad. That's just true. Just kidding, Connor. The humor never ends. All right. So, what are you like when you're well then?
A little more merciful towards people, I guess. A little more, just kind of go with the flowish.
Right.
Instead of being worried about a schedule, I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Just do it. Just
Yeah.
do life. So more go with the flow, more merciful to other people.
Yeah.
And so how do you feel when you're merciful to people?
Yeah. You know, just people sometimes do stupid stuff that, including myself,
Right.
you know, and sometimes
No, I'm just kidding.
sometimes it's easy to get bothered by it and have to say something like, I don't like what you did or whatever,
Right.
you know. Instead I could be like, you know, other people.
Water off a duck's back kind of.
Yeah. It's like people be people.
Yeah.
And when I'm not well, it's kind of just every little thing bothers me. And
That's cool. It's cool to recognize those things though, you know? For
yeah.
sure. What about me? For me, wellness, what I'm like when I'm well, I think I'm a little more gregarious or outgoing when I'm doing well. I'm more personable. I don't mind talking to people as much, but when I'm not feeling well, when I'm down or whatever,
Yeah.
I just like to isolate and be by myself and stuff like that. So that's it. So
Yeah.
so when I'm well, I'm a lot more sociable. I'm a lot more
A little more outgoing.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right. Well, that's the wellness moment here at Walking with Jay. You can follow us on YouTube under Uncle Diz, D-I-Z-Z. And you can also follow us on
Instagram.
I don't know my username on that one, but you can follow us on my website, www.unclediz.com. Uncle Diz, D-I-Z-Z. Anyway, so cool. So, been a great episode. Good hanging out with you guys. We're gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye, Mariah. Love you guys. Cheers.
I'm sorry, princess.